one and all. My name is Akhila, and now I'm explaining about sitafal task to start with website using rack pipeline. First, we need to use the data integration and query handling and response generation. These three tasks are we used in this code. So first, we need to import the libraries like import the request and import the numpy and import the OS. All these are first of all we need to import this. So now doing this, first we need to import the modules like import request and import beautiful slow. And now after this we need to import the several libraries. After importing the libraries, we use the functions to extract the data from this website. So in this we use the different comments. By using these comments we can generate our code and we can write details in it. First of all we need to use the website content. In this website content, we use the URL code. So next we use the chunks text. So in this chunks text, we need to execute the code and overlap the chunk sizes. And next generating the embedding using pre-trained model. So in this, in the before we use the chunks like chunk size and formats. In this we use the chunks format. And last, store embedding vector database. In this, we store the database. Next, we use the database like query of metadata and because we use the relevant information is there in the query or not. So after that, by executing the all the above comments and code, next we use to import the OpenAI. OpenAI is used for the designed purpose, and we use the API key. API key is nothing but a URL which is used in the API key. So next, after importing the API key, we use the generate response. In this generate response, we use the relevant key informations is there or not. In this context, prompts are used in this format. And OpenAI is the endpoint which is used for the turbo language. So in this we use the roles, systems and context which is useful for the instances. So next and finally we get the response. So in this response we use the code of return response. Next, finally we use the rack pipeline for response generation. So by using the rack pipeline we use the URL and user queries and so on. So in this we use the text strips. So by using the text strips we use the text is there in the website or not we need to check. So in this chunks is not represented because website did not contain any chunks properly. That's why chunks is not required in this process. Next, query handling. Query handling is used to add the vector database only. So next, response generation. This response generation is used for only the relevant chunks user queries, and finally we use the return response. So by above all this code we use the different prompts. So in this we use the main. So next, website URL. So website URL is used for the website where we used in this data and data sets. Next, user query. What information is provided on this database and website is present. Finally, result. Result is nothing but rack pipeline of the website URL and the query. Both the above codes are done by the result. And finally, we print the generated response. Generated response is used for the result because after executing the all above codes we get the response. Response is nothing but generated response. Thank you.